Taken at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They'll be led out by the final pick of the first round in 2018 out of Louisville. It's Lamar Jackson.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are on the board first here in Vegas. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive, 4 plays, and it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And it certainly had taken Herbert long to earn his status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. Locked and loaded at every snap. And the second he sees an opening, that ball is soaring downfield. You better be on your toes against him on defense. The second you turn your head, he'll burn you.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing now is Carr. The open man here, Renfro. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. First down, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, what a juke into space. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And some room to work. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Let's go.
Juju.
Now Jackson on 1st down. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Now Jackson rolling to his right. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 33 yards. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change.
There he goes, left side. 30, past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And some space here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun. Over the middle to Beckham. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. Oh, and in for the Ravens touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
The quick feet by Jackson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. And he's taken down inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Right back to him on 1st down. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Jackson going to run.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. To throw is Jackson.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
The 3-yard touchdown. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Powers through him. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Jackson now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, he still makes the catch even though it was tipped at the line. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Sometimes luck is all you need. That was not even the intended receiver on that play.
Well, Johnny on the spot, though.
Yeah, and it turned into a big play for those guys on offense. They'll take it each and every time.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the move to his left.
Oh, Andrews has it. What a catch.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Jackson.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. So, CD, here we are. You look at how well this offense has played all year, 16-0. Now, in most years, they'd be at home right now enjoying time off for their perfect season, getting ready for the postseason. But this is the decade of the 2020s, so that means 17 games are what's needed to get through a perfect season. Would a win here make them an all-timer for you?
It would. It absolutely would. And I realize we're not comparing apples to apples because of the length of regular seasons. But if you think back to the 1972 Dolphins, they were 14-0 in the regular season. 3 wins made them a Super Bowl champion, so they were 17-0 total. Imagine getting through 17 now and then continuing on and win.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the 3rd quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the...
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A big play there. 60. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. To throw on 2nd and 6, Jackson.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He finds his target, Beckham. And he'll go down, and that will do it. The third quarter of action. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Floating one incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, 34 yards.
And the Ravens look poised to reach 17-0 as they add on to their lead. CD, it'll go into the books as just...
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
Touchdown number 15 of the year.
And the Ravens continue to run up.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Off play action. Jackson. He'll buy some time right.
Into the hands of Smith-Schuster on the crossing pattern. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. He'll find Smith-Schuster again.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. His throw caught at about the 5.
And the Ravens are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Back to throw again. Rolling to his, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. It's caught. Beckham.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Throwing again on second down. Jackson.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to it.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Baltimore,
they finish off a perfect regular season, 17-0.
And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, and they'll limp to the finish line a bit with a final record of 5-12.
And with some high picks coming in this spring's draft, it's a team for whom a roster overhaul may be on the way. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Yeah, pull up with a baddie in a fancy car. How to party like a rock star and play guitar like a superstar. Yeah, and I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to raise a bar, how to go lost, how to take it too far. Let me show you how to show out, and surf the crowd. Trust me, you ain't never seen nothing like this. You ain't never been to a show like this. I'ma give you something to remember forever. Yeah, and I'm tired of playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright.
We spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for cold cuts. The game like Big Pitch came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent, ain't sold a million records yet. Used to be on my checklist, big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's stuff.
God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast, the 6-4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You you end up dead. Them West Coast, they leave that spread. And now you got calling your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast, the 6-4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no different. 4th and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down, she real vicious. Rockabye, baby, no witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang, then make a profit. On top, stay poppin'. Look. See, I was the high school slick Rick, I was styling. Fat gold chain with an African medallion. Hip-hop connoisseur and rolling 20 crippin'. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent. All about the clout and all about my dividends. Them older couldn't tell me different. I need a roundaway girl to let me Showtime at the Apollo. I'm about the bottom. Take 2 and pour out a little for my who won't live to see tomorrow.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. Yeah. Sound like some superheroes. Some black superheroes. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
You need a role like me. Military mind stated, and I keep a degree. You can label me a Huey P. Made a martyr out of Martin, out of Malcolm, out of Mecca. I refuse to let these dirty devils make Michael a beggar. A hero CEO, I will go Magneto for my people. Give me liberty or death, that is my credo, not my ego. Dressed in a tuxedo, into party, alter ego. Killed your leader in gazebo, did it for the people. Love what motivated, I did not do it for hatred. But I truly hate the devil, I cannot debate or fake it. I was asked a question and the asker thought it hard. If I was facing death and I could ask one thing of God, I would ask for every to be free here and abroad, and to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God, and to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God.
Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Our own kind took nip from us. Money still reading, God we trust. Truthfully we envy, so why we so envious?
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. We'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it. They find some open field here. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and a pretty good run there in the... The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some, look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great... After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to maneuver. There he goes right side. The 40. The 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown. So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. Sliding out of the pocket. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Jackson. Open man. Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Rolling to his right. It's caught by OBJ. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Beckham. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Had the option to hit. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll run on the inside handoff. They juked him. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. We are are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. On second down, here's the option. Shifts by at the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 25 yards. And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
7 yards there and a first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Room here to run. There's a nice move. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens have got it on cruise control. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. They go play action with Jackson. With that one into the hands of Beckham downfield. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Odell Beckham, 60 yards. And the Ravens extend their lead yet again. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean...
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As this offense takes the field again, it's been a while since they've been out there. We just saw that long touchdown drive by the opposition. But remember, when this crew was out here last, Charles, they scored as well.
And let's make sure we give both offensive staffs some credit, and especially the offensive coordinators, because we spoke with both of them in the lead up to this game, and both were really confident in their game plans. They felt like they had scouted their opponents and focused on specific areas in practice this week to make sure that they were ready to go. And frankly, it looks like they both did an excellent job.
Yeah, we'll see if those game plans can keep this streak of touchdowns going here. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now it's Jackson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. So it's on to a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And he's got this down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 22-yard scamper. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They go play action now. Jackson looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game. But it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here's Jackson to throw.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens are pouring it on.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year.
Jackson on 1st down. Steps away. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson flushed out right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone.